What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're building a pond. So the first step of building a pond is getting the pond, and the pond that we're using is the blue one right up there. So first step, I have to figure out how to get it down. You see, we need the blue one because the blue one's smaller, and we have to save the green one for when we build our turtle pond. So somehow I have to get the blue one out, but it's stuck under this wood thing. Got the pond. Oh, ceiling fan. Okay. You guys can't really see it, but I was swinging. Okay, perfect. Now I just have to get down. Okay, guys, we got the pond. Let's go set it up. I completely forgot, but we also need some stuff like a filter, a heater, and some decorations, which is very convenient because there's some right here that I've had from other ponds that I've made. So let's see what we need. So it's a little dark in my garage, but here you can see we have a heater, which this one's actually really good because you can set it to like any temperature. And then we have this cool bridge thing, which might be a cool hide for the fish. And then we need a filter. This filter might actually be our best option because we need the water to stay circulating so that it doesn't freeze, because some of the temperature lows are still supposed to be like 25 or so. Okay guys, so I set up the pond right over here if I can get over there. So this was my plan. I was gonna put it right here, yep, on the ground, but everything freezes over here. It doesn't get a lot of sun, and it's still really cold where I live, so for a couple of days or a couple of weeks, we don't really want it to freeze very easily. So here, come here. Okay, so right over here is where we're gonna put the pond. We're gonna put the pond on our boat. Until our boat is in the water, then we'll move it somewhere else. But this is my grand plan. So, first of all, I have to get on the boat. Okay, good. Okay, so my plan is to move all the stuff out of the way, like this thing. We don't need that over here. Oh, hopefully that didn't break. Okay, so now our pond hopefully fits right. Kind of. We're gonna quick move this thing and then it'll probably fit. Okay guys, so I got it situated and now it finally fits. Here, take a look. I think our second step is to fill it with water, so let's go get the hose and fill it up. Okay guys, so now we gotta bring this to the pond to fill it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna go fill it up. Just wanted to let you all know, only 5% of you are subscribed, so please subscribe because it's free, so why not? Thanks. Okay guys, we got it all filled up. We don't need this anymore. We're just gonna take that, throw that away. Perfect. Okay, so now we have all this set up. Now it's time to set up our heater and our filter. So I got a convenient little cord right here that we can plug in our heater and our filter to. So I'm gonna set everything up and then we'll plug it in and see how it looks. Okay guys, so this has been coiled around itself for the whole winter. So we're gonna stretch it out so it's not as curly. I don't know how to describe it, but this is our heater. Looks a little old, but it still works. It has this cool setting thing, and we're gonna set it. It's set to like 70 right now, and I think that's actually pretty good because we don't want to be like toasting our fish in this pool, but we also want it to be warm enough where it's constantly warming it so that they don't freeze. So 70 seems pretty good. Actually, we may go even lower, maybe like 68. That's probably good because, again, we're not really trying to cook our fish in here. So that's probably good. Okay, so I put that in there. For some reason, this one, what are they called? Suction cups, that's the word. Suction cups aren't suctioning, but it's fine. Next we're gonna put in our filter. So this is like a massive pump. It's really strong and it'll really get the water circulating. But it also comes with this little filter part. So there's just like filter cartridges, whatever you want to call them, in there. So we just attach this somehow. Maybe. I don't really know. Kind of. Oh, there we go. Okay, so, other side. There we go. Perfect. And then you can adjust how like strong the force is. So right now it's all the way up. So we're going to move it all the way down because we don't need the fish to be, in a whirlpool. So we're just going to put this sideways close to the heater so that the water can all kind of get heated instead of just one side. So we're going to take this and suction it like, I don't know, the suction cups are on the bottom, which isn't really that helpful. Maybe it could be like a little fountain. I don't know. That's probably good. Okay, we're going to plug them in and then see how it looks. Okay, guys, so let's plug in our filter now and see how strong it really is because I'm hoping that it doesn't like fountain. I wanted to just push the water just a little bit so that the water kind of flows and so that it doesn't freeze. So, okay, let's see how it goes. Well, that's not quite what I was hoping for. It's on the lowest setting. I wonder what happens if I go on the highest setting. Hold on. Let's change this. Where's the little dial? Here it is. Okay. So now it's on the highest setting. I don't know how different it is, but let's try this. Okay, it's a little bit higher. Let me change it back down. Yeah, it's not really that different. That's kind of a problem. We're not trying to fountain the water everywhere. So we're gonna have to figure out some way to keep it sideways, like this, so that it just moves the water around instead of fountaining it everywhere. But the suction cups don't really help. Oh, maybe I could suction cup to the side. That would be smart, huh? Well, I think we're gonna do that. These came off. Okay, so we're gonna try to suction cup it to the side instead. Maybe like this. I don't know how well this is gonna work. Okay, kind of. I don't really want it to make noise though. Okay, that kind of works. 2 of the suction cups aren't actually attached, but maybe if we put like some rock or something on this side, it would keep it down a little bit more. And then this, we have to suction cup this too. There we go. Nothing is suction cupping. It's not really working. Okay, that's kind of good. Now I need to find a splitter because we don't have a splitter for this. Probably shouldn't be touching it with wet hands, but we don't have a splitter for this. So I'm gonna go find one and then we'll also plug in our heater. Okay guys, so I plugged in our heater. You can see that it has the little light right there. Just believe me, it does. That's all we're gonna do today. We'll see you tomorrow. Okay guys, so we're down by the lake. We're cast netting and we've been catching a lot of fish. There's 3 more right here. We gotta open our bucket. Look how many we got already. We'll add that one in. And that one. Oh, come here, bud. This one, we've only caught bluegill so far, but yeah, we've caught a lot. Let's keep casting, see what else we can catch. That was pretty good. Okay guys, I see some over here. I'm gonna try to catch them. Here we go. Oh, that was really bad. I doubt that caught anything. Oh, hold on. Oh, I caught something. Let's see what we got. Let's see here. I know I got something. Okay, tiny fish. Hey, 1 tiny fish is better than no fish, right? Gotta open this. Maybe. Okay, come here, tiny fish. Cool. Okay, here we go. Let's try to cast one more time. Oh, that definitely caught something. For sure, that was a good one. Pull it in. I see something. Oh, that was a leaf. I thought it was a fish. It's just a leaf. Okay, maybe we didn't catch anything. Okay, never mind. We didn't catch anything on that one. What's going on, guys? So it's the next day and there's some like stuff in the pond right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have my siphon right here and I'm just gonna siphon all that out so that I don't know if it's bad or not, but I'm just gonna take that all out so that the pond is nice and clean for our new fish. Okay guys, so I siphoned all the gross stuff from the bottom out of here and now we have to decorate it. So I have these things right here that we can use, and then the heater and pump have actually been running all day since yesterday, or I guess all night, and it's actually, the water's like quite a bit warmer than it was before, so that's good. I'm glad it's working. So then it didn't freeze last night, but then when it does freeze, then you know the pond won't freeze over. But I'm gonna add just this thing right here so that the fish have somewhere to hide. That's good. And then these, when I came after school today, this was like floating around and we don't really want that. So somehow we have to maybe, actually I might just put like this right here over top so that it holds it down. But now it makes a noise. We don't really want that either. Okay, I think that'll work. We just don't want to make it so that the water can't go into these holes because that's where it goes to then go out of there. Okay, so this is pretty good so far. I don't want to put like a massive cave in here because I don't want all the fish to just sit under the cave all the time. I want them to like swim around, you know? So I feel like we need some sort of thing right here, maybe plants, like fake plants, but let's go see if we have any. Okay guys, so I found this piece of wood, which will probably look good, but it'll float definitely. And then in here, here's another piece of driftwood, and then another bridge, which I kind of like this one better. I don't know, it's cool. But I don't see any plants in there, so it's fine. We'll just put these in there and call it good. Okay guys, so I'm back and we have our stuff right here. We have our mini bridge, which will just go right there. And then we have this piece of wood. These pieces of wood will probably float for a while until they get kind of waterlogged and then they'll sink. Okay, so I put that under there, which I think kind of looks cool, and then that, you know, just floating around. But in my opinion, this looks pretty good. So now it's time to acclimate our fish. And the reason that we have to acclimate them is because the water temperatures are kind of different. The lake is a little bit colder right now, whereas this is a little bit warmer. So we're just gonna try to slowly get them used to their new water temperature. Okay guys, so I have this bucket here that we're gonna use to acclimate the fish, and then the fish. Okay, so I have some fish right here, and then I have more fish that we just caught in this one. So there's just some bluegill in this one, and then I actually have 2 baby bass in this one, but they don't really have their full colors because they're a little bit stressed right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour all of them in this bucket, like that. We're gonna make a fish soup, and then I'm gonna open this. Jared, stop. And then I'm gonna open this and pour all these fish in here, because all their water is about the same temperature. Okay, cool. So now our fish soup is stirring itself, which is very convenient. And then we're gonna pour some of the water out without pouring the fish out, like that. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just take like a scoop full of the new water, like that, and then we're gonna add it in, and then add another scoopful every 5 minutes for like 15 minutes so they get used to the new water temperature. So yeah, probably don't want to watch this part because it's kind of boring, but we'll be back. Okay guys, so we have our fish all acclimated, and now it's time to just pour them in because this water is pretty much the same temperature as this water. So let me quick show you the fish before we put them in. So we have 2 baby bass right here and right there, and they don't have their full colors yet, but they're actually super pretty already. Look at that. Okay, they're not really pretty right now, but they will get really pretty in like a couple days when they're not so stressed. So we're just gonna take this, pour them right in. There they all go. And they'll all find their little spots to hide and be happy. So yeah, that's our mini pond, and we can make videos where we go out and catch fish and then bring them back in here, put them in here, and yeah, it'll be awesome. Look at the bass in here. That looks so cool. And in the summer, we can catch minnows to feed them. And yeah, it'll be cool. Thank you guys for watching this video. This was super fun to make, and I'm excited to put a lot more fish in here. If you want to see more videos, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.